Well, hey, y'all. I was just wondering something, and y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. But did Miss Kitey already throw Amy under the bus, Amy Duggar, under the bus once? I think she did. I think she threw her under that bus pretty daggum hard, and I do believe that she ran over Amy, backed up, and then ran over her again. And that's just my opinion, Miss Kitey. All these are my opinions. But we're going to take a look at her Insta post, and we're going to see what she has to say, because who knows? We may be getting a video one day. Absolutely. Y'all want to know what it's about? I'm about to tell you because it was in her comments. Let's go. I finished this book today and I have a lot of feelings about some of the fabrications that are in this book. It makes me sad because honesty is what the book is supposed to be about. Okay, well, y'all think that's bad, right? Okay, here's the reason why Miss Kitey feels a certain way. Amy Duggar's new book was released. I've known about her book for years. They used to spend time on live stream together. Amy used to bring her child on live stream with her. Amy and Miss Kitey would talk about children together. So, does it surprise me that she knew about a book forever? Absolutely no, it doesn't surprise me. But what doesn't also surprise me is her going to say and go against this daggum book. All because her friendship fell apart with Amy. She used to buy Amy's clothes. She used to talk to Amy all the time. She used to use Amy. Yes, you heard me right. She used Amy. So now then she's what's better to do? She's already done a whole story over her Amy's husband. What's left to do? Let's go ahead and just drown Amy's book, with all kinds of whatever you want to call it that she's trying to do right now. Drama, I guess is what you're going to say. So, all right. She shared some of these stories with me years ago. Miss Kitey's already saying, guess what? Guess what? I already knew these. I already knew what she was going to put in there. I already knew what she was going to say. I already know her secrets. Might as well come out and say it, Miss Kitey, because that's what you're trying to do. You're just not doing it on Insta, and you're not going to do it on YouTube. Now, are you? Because people get to call you out about your friendship with her. Friendship. And you wonder why your friend ghosted you years ago and why you can't keep a daggum friend. This right here is the reason why. But the thing about the truth does not change. Okay, Katie, tell us the truth. Tell us the truth. Go ahead. Get on here, make a video. Absolutely. Get on here and make yourself a video and tell us what she lied about. You still do the IBLP, right? You still do the Duggars occasionally. There's just nothing happening with them. So what's stopping you? Absolutely nothing is stopping you. So I hope to see a video about Amy's book on your channel and you telling us everything she lied about. Okay? And it might be her life and everything, and she might have lived her life, but it doesn't mean that to Miss Kitey. It absolutely doesn't. Katie knows what the book should be written about, and why doesn't she just write her own book? Miss Kitey, you got so many interesting things going on in your life. You really do. I mean, oh goodness gracious, nobody can keep up with you. They can't. So go write your own daggum book. Write it on whatever you want to write it on. And then let us review it and let us say if it's a lie or not. That'll be pretty interesting, wouldn't it? Yeah, that would be interesting. You can't say it wouldn't. Man, we could get on here and we could just go, oh no, ma'am. No, ma'am. Because we know the truth about you. And we know the things you did and the things you say, and you can't hide them from us. But then she would be saying, that we're just haters. We're absolutely haters. I clear that up all the time. I ain't no daggum hater. I ain't got time in life to hate Miss Kitey. I know some of y'all do, though. I don't. I just get on here and talk about her. All right, we're going to hit this daggum book. Which parts of the book are untrue? Who are you? IBL people follow you. Well, goodness gracious, why don't you just kick them out of your chat? Go ahead, do it. Kick them out of your comments. Get rid of another one. Your numbers are failing anyway, so what does it matter? The person comes back and said, I had no idea they followed me, but I'm in no way associated with the IBLP. Just started Amy's book today and curious about your thoughts on it. Don't you ask anything of Miss Kitey. If Miss Kitey wants to tell you something, Miss Kitey's going to tell you something. If she don't want to tell you something, she ain't going to tell you something. Don't be questioning her. If she thinks it's wrong, guess what? It's wrong. Bottom line, you ain't got no say in it. I was wondering what your take or perspective would be. Will be interesting to learn if you do share. They are calling for a video. Absolutely calling for a video. Come on, Miss Kitey, answer. You like to. That's sad. I was intrigued by this one. Are you considering doing a mini series to shed some light? Guess what? As soon as I read that, I heard cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Why? Because if she gets on here and she pities enough and she begs for pity enough, she gets that money. I'm telling you, she gets that money. So why not expose Amy? Why not go ahead and do it, Miss Katie? It'll fit right in your personality. It absolutely would. And if you're going to get on Insta and tell everybody how Amy lied, prove it. Absolutely get on here and prove it. I'll be watching, and there will be other people watching as well. Like I said, you can't hide from the truth. That's sad, or I'm sorry. I'm going to read it again because I didn't chop it off, okay, on the daggum, on the editor. I didn't edit it out, okay? I didn't. Sometimes I fail. I know I fail. That's sad. I was intrigued by this one. Are you considering doing a mini-series that sheds some insights? I honestly don't know. Put some thought into it, Katie. Go ahead, put some thought into it. I think she is just trying to stay in the limelight. She already had her 15 minutes of fame. When is Miss Katie's 15 minutes of fame going to be up? Because we about tired of it. We tired of this limelight being on her all the time. Why is she always speaking about her extended family? She wasn't part of the Duggars that had a TV show, so she's always been trying to get her own fame off of them, riding their coattails. You know what? She needs to defend Amy. She absolutely does. Miss Katie needs to defend her. So here's what she says. She was on the first series, I think, as a guest on just under half the episodes. That's not defending your ex-friend. That absolutely is not. That right there is telling people, you know what, she was part of it, but she just keeps going about it. Who cares that her last name's Duggar? Who cares? Why should we care that she is named Amy Duggar? Does she not have a right? Does she not? She's going to be Amy Duggar for the rest of her dagblame life. It doesn't matter what you say or what you think. Could you share your feelings about the book on the YouTube channel? Like I said, Miss Katie, go ahead. Make your bank. Do it. Because you know you will. You haven't been doing Duggar content because there's nothing to do about the Duggars. Josh is in jail, and I think that was one of your biggest fears. Just my opinion. I think one of your fears was losing content over them because they're not doing anything. They don't have a TV show. Occasionally when you talk about them, sometimes you get the information wrong and you get yourself corrected. Yeah, I did a video where she got corrected by a lawyer who happened to be Derek Dillard. So, go ahead. Talk on a Duggar. Get your audience back on your channel. But remember, as soon as you talk about that Duggar, there's going to be people talking about you talking about that Duggar. So you got to weigh your options right now, Miss Katie. You really do. You need to weigh your options on whether or not it's going to benefit you in the long run. I know you really don't care about people. You don't care about your audience. You don't care about people in your life. You don't care about nobody around you. The only person that matters to you is Miss Katie. And that's all that's ever going to matter to you. And you've proven that over and over and over again. I was going to do a video talking about Todd Seward and how she got on here posting about her going to be missing some days of work, and Todd got on here. Oh, no. Miss Katie, she's going to be back before she knows it. She's not really going to be gone that long, but she still got the money just a ching rolling in. She mostly did, because they did super chats and they were sending her money and watching her videos and this and that. Not super chats. So super thanks, that's what it is. So that tells you what type of person Katie is. Todd went through that, and Katie didn't even take much time off to be with Todd. Didn't take off time to take care of him. Absolutely not. She was right back online. She might have been gone a total of a couple of days, but everybody thought she was going to be gone longer than that. I didn't. I knew she couldn't stay gone. You should know she couldn't stay gone, because that's exactly how Katie is. So I wanted to get this quick out to you, because if she does this whole mini-series over Amy Duggar, I'm going to be there, and I hope you'll there too, because why? We know a lot more about the situation than Miss Katie wants to put out there. Absolutely. Because you know what? We ain't nothing but haters after all. Yeah, we are. It goes both ways. No matter who I cover, they're going to say I'm a hater. All right, guys. Y'all make sure you have a good one for me. I do my morning routine with y'all. Do y'all know that? Y'all know that? Anytime I film a video, I make sure that I sit down. And if I'm going to film one of Miss Katie, I do y'all's first. And I make sure that I spend a little bit of time with y'all. Because, you know what? Sometimes you just need to. Sometimes you just need to go back to your roots. It just happens sometimes. And Miss Katie's content, that's my roots. Doesn't matter who I cover. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to forget about my Miss Katie, people. Why? Because when she's interesting, I'm here. And I love talking to y'all. And y'all know that. So don't you ever forget that. Do you hear me? You hear me? Don't you ever forget that. I love talking to y'all in that comment section. And I love getting your your opinion about things. Because just because I say my opinion doesn't mean my opinion's always right. Okay? Alright, I just gave y'all a TED Talk. I shouldn't be giving y'all TED Talks. No, I shouldn't be doing that. So y'all, make sure you have a good day, night, weekend, holiday, yeah, whenever you might be watching this, and remember to smile today, or make somebody else smile, because it really can make a difference. Alright, I've got a video that I wanted to go over of hers, and I've also got some Insta posts that she's doing about Robert, but I want to make sure she's done doing her click, click, click before I bring all those to you. So expect that video here in the near future, as I don't know how well that's going to go over if she keeps going. Just saying. But alright, guys, y'all make sure you do have that good one for me. Go find that daggone mirror. You go smile in it. Why? Because I said so. That's why, just because I said so. Plus, you know it makes you beautiful, and it makes everybody around you happy as well as yourself. Alright, guys, I'm done. I'm done talking. Yep, I'm done. Like I said, I feel right at home right here. Alright, guys, y'all have a good one.